browser? Who uses that?
Me, bitch. Now, you sound fine, so go.
As I was saying, I saw things saying that a lot of people are having trouble once they put the ray tracing thing in, even if they weren't using it, and they were talking about backing out of that update and stuff like that until they fixed it.
Yeah, here's hoping they fucking fix it.
Well, the easy answer is just get a card that has ray tracing. I mean,
Fair.
doesn't everybody?
Everybody with money. You gonna watch your cutscene, or?
Oh, are you caught up?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a giant baby?
It certainly appears so. Very Parasite Eve. Only need 3 fingers for this, bitch.
The job was made for him.
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down. right.
I was gonna fucking elbow her in the face. Like, just... I'm so used to murdering Mia, I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's got to pay.
Rose, like, a second before the final title card. Because fucking course it did. Yeah, it's the high difficulty mode is called Village of Shadows, which we should unlock here. It's a really cool credit sequence. Like, I like this art.
Well, they had that out open too, dude, wasn't it? With this.
Yeah, it's just been like a while since we've seen the art style. They kind of just bookend it with it and don't use it much in between.
Yeah, they really should have told some story in between with it because it's really neat.
Otherwise, it kind of feels a little disconnected. I think this is actually the same video that it opened with.
Yeah, it is. Just without the narrative.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, was this there in the beginning?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't remember a fight.
No, yeah, because the father sacrificed. So yeah, this is... Otherwise it would be spoilers. Because that's the events of this game that happened at the end.
Well, except for Mia's touch didn't do shit. Mia wasn't even there. They're like, mother's touch freed the child, but that didn't occur. Everything else, yeah.
Mother Miranda's touch freed the child. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip.
Oh, but now you'll never know who the artists all were.
Oh, and this is, I think, where the DLC is planning on picking up, basically.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
With Rose?
Mhm.
The moon is too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it would be very, very cool.
I like this kid. This kid's smart.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like
Yeah, I'm assuming this is an empty grave site.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I don't
I-
think they found any of them.
I doubt they went in and picked out the pieces that were still Ethan.
I missed last week.
Especially since
Which
he was
piece
made of mold,
is
yeah.
Ethan?
You know how it is.
Why are the graphics so crappy?
Talk of the goddamn devil.
I don't know, ask Capcom, man.
He calls.
I thought I had mine turned up, but
I love you.
And it had to freeze again. Just couldn't
Yeah, I found her.
just couldn't finish.
Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed. Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
So she's like half bioweapon.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
I also think it's valid to point out, because I don't think we ever brought it up previously, but it is interesting and I think relevant. Resident Evil 7 is, I think, the first case of, well, not Umbrella, but, you know, the baddies, designing a bioweapon in a form that was intended to be, like, undercover and be act like a normal human. Like, they developed Evelyn to just be a little girl that also controls like these mycetes. So like, I don't think they've ever done that before. They always just kind of make a big monster like Nemesis or Tyrant. Like Tyrant doesn't, like with the trench coat on, he looks like a passable human being, but the fucker can't talk or anything. Like, it's a very amateur. I think Evelyn was like a big step forward in them even wanting to really push in that direction, which is interesting.
difficulty standard, completion 10 hours and 46 minutes.
Good job. Great dad and best dad
Unlocked
ever.
content. Extra content shop, concept art figures, and challenges. Challenges listed in the challenge menu in order to receive completion points.
So, ooh, that's interesting. Actually, now I understand why the Albert Wesker gun is good. I get it now. Do you get it now?
Why?
If you remember, I said you in the bonus shop you unlock infinite. You can buy infinite ammo for any gun that you've fully upgraded. So as soon as you have the
Fully
bonus
upgraded.
shop, yeah, that one is always fully upgraded. So even if you didn't upgrade anything else, you can always get infinite ammo on that gun. That's kind of nice. I can appreciate that. Overwrite as completed data. Some things will carry over. Fuck yeah, that sounds dope.
You completed the following challenges. Wow, I got 41,000. What'd you get?
Yeah, I didn't check, but it looked like it was over like 6,000 or 60,000, so I was like, that's enough. I think there was a 6. Check the bonus content, extra content shop. I have, 60,000 total. Oh, the mercenaries only cost 10 points. Absolutely buying that, because that's a necessity.
What?
The mercenaries. This has mercenaries. I think more
Oh,
like
because you
RE5
have to-
mercenaries than original RE3, but it's like impossibly cheap, so as long as you've beaten the game, you can buy it, basically. But it is in there. Ooh, you can get Chris's rifle, Chris's knife, Chris's pistol, and his assault rifle. I don't have most of this other oh yeah, I forgot about the lightsaber. There's a fucking badass lightsaber that's supposed to be really good. Infinite ammo. I have a
ammo for
couple.
one shotgun.
Basically all the lowest level for
Grenade
everything.
launcher, but I
Yeah,
can't afford
grenade
it.
launcher, the shotgun, the first pistol,
Infinite
all
ammo
of
for
Chris's
the
stuff.
handgun.
Oh, and some figures.
Why the fuck would you want figures? I never understood that.
I mean, it was a thing in 5.2. For people who like it, it's
I
nice
know,
that they can
but-
get it. It doesn't
If they're
make
gonna
the
mail me
game
an
any worse that
actual
you don't
figure,
have to like them. Like, you don't have to interact with it, so I don't usually worry about it.
But why make so many? It's just so weird.
Because some people really like them. Clearly, I mean,
It's not like
people.
you can put them on your
collect
shelf.
those things.
If you had a room in the game that you could go into and they'd all be on your shelf, maybe. But like in Mass Effect, where your chips and trophies are all in your room.
Mhm.
God,
Well, even in Destiny, you can like collect different collectibles and put them up on display in different places. Like in the current season, you can get different Callus bobbleheads of the big enemy, and you can put them up in the helm. I think I have them all. I haven't put them all up yet. I just froze again, but I was just scrolling through the fucking shop anyway. I can't afford the infinite ammo grenade launcher, which is sad.
I know 80,000.
Yeah, 80. I almost said it. I thought it was 800.
But with an infinite ammo shotgun,
Yeah, I'd probably. Well, I don't know.
it'd be
That
easy
lowest
to earn some more
shotgun.
points. I
The
know
lowest
it's a sucky
one, I don't
shotgun.
know.
What I'm wondering is if you go in the game and you play to get enough money to upgrade.
Well, also,
like you get the third shotgun and you saved all your money and you upgraded it, and then you exit the game. Would it be in the shop?
I don't know. I think so. I also think that the challenges are like RE2 and 3 remake in the sense that like you don't have to complete a game to finish a challenge. Like, remember, we could like load back up and throw grenades at that one endless area forever until we got enough to get the grenade kills challenge. Like, I'm wondering if we can just drop in and do individual challenges rather than
Which ones are worth the most points?
Yeah.
Can you see challenges and what they're worth?
Right here, challenges further down in the previous list. We had a bunch of them. World's Best Dad, Hardcore. Universe's Best Dad, Village of Shadows.
Wow, you get
Craft
30,000.
more shit.
Oh,
100,000.
You can get points from the mercenaries.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa, shit.
You want to play a little bit of Mercenaries first? Before we move on to something else?
Well, we have to at least try it, right?
Fuck yeah.
Um,
I only hunted 30 of the 40 animals during the story.
Oh yeah, we were short at least 3 fish.
Damn shame. Alright, where's... Oh, there it is. Demerks! Oh, that's simple. Start. I guess the village. Here we go. See how tough this thing is. Alright, 110 bullets. Here we go. The mercenaries' rules. First, purchase any equipment or weapons you need from the shop. Then, when you go out into the field, you need to defeat as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Oh, hey. Your stream ended.
It didn't like mercenaries.
Did your whole game crash?
I hit play and the whole game crashed.
Fuck.
Noise.
That's gonna be an F from me, dog.
Don't be like that, Steam. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna continue reading the rules while you're loading up. So yeah, first, purchase anything you need from the shop. Then, go out and kill as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Get a good rhythm going and build up combos for extra points. Once you've defeated a certain number of enemies, the goal will appear. Touch the goal to finish and to move on to the next area. Complete more stages to rack up even more points for each stage. Or complete more areas to rack up more points for each stage. You can also touch the yellow orbs for bonus time and keep the party going. Wait, there were more pages. Speaking of orbs, there are also blue orbs, which give you special abilities. Each one has 3 random abilities to choose from. Check out all the cool moves that match your fighting style. You keep abilities between areas, and there's no limit to how many you have either. Also, if you equip the same ability multiple times, it will become even more effective. So keep an eye out for all those orbs. And then last but not least, any money or time left over when you reach the goal will be counted towards your final score, along with enemies defeated in combos. Your final score determines your rank. The higher your rank at the end of the stage, the better the prize you'll get. May the odds be in your favor. Stream ended
They
again.
told that. What?
You know, my
The
game's
fuck?
freezing every 5 minutes anyway. Yep, it
Yeah.
just froze. So maybe let's move on for the time being.
But I know it ain't my graphics card. What the fuck, Resident Evil?
I mean, like you were saying, apparently everyone's been having problems with these fucking games lately, so I guess we shouldn't be
I'll figure that out
surprised.
and try it another time.
Yep. So,
Has it really only been an hour?
yeah. I told you this was going to be short, but the problem was it was going to take at least an hour, and when we were playing it, it was already like 12:30, so like, it was too late to finish, but it was going to be a really pathetically small segment of the next 6-hour stream, so lose-lose situation. But now it's gone. Finally got it to close because I couldn't close it while it was frozen.
On you, a Dead by Daylight dating sim is now available.
Oh, I am excited about that. That looks fun. I like the tongue-in-cheekness, and like, you can make funny, cute, and gameplay-wise engaging dating sims. Look at Hunipop. Like, you start that game because, oh look, anime boobies. But the game has a really engaging puzzle element, and I loved it. I played so much of that game because I was just, like, addicted to getting the puzzles right. Sometimes it just be like that. So I'm thinking I will put us on hold probably for a couple minutes at least, and we can in that time take a quick break and use the bathroom, whatever we need to do, and also decide our final decisions on what we're doing next, because we're between a couple games right now, and I need to change the title and stuff. Although, did you see the title, Dad? It's a pretty great title.
Let's see, what is it? Not bad.
It's, I had to look up the cutscene to get the wording as right as I could, but I figured I might as well take the opportunity.
I don't know how I feel about them killing off Ethan.
Yeah, like, you spent
I mean, they
all
just
this
do the
time and
reveal.
effort to make us like him.
Right, well, and then they kill him and bring him back just to kill him. That's the part I don't like. Like, if they killed him once either way, I'd probably be okay, but why bring him back to kill him?
Yeah, look, he doesn't die, and then he's gonna die. Wait, but why'd you kill him 10 minutes ago?
And I'm kind of a trilogy person. You went 2 games. Why not have him for trilogy then kill him?
Well, I think the idea is that it's gonna be like a Winter's trilogy, perhaps. But I also
you know how that
just
works out. You ever seen the Skywalker saga?
Well, and one of the things everybody really likes, like one of the things that people tout as fan service about Resident Evil is the characters that kind of keep coming back and being reintroduced and reused in different ways in new pairs. And so to introduce a new character that and then like kind of focus in on them, people were kind of iffy. They're like, oh, this isn't someone I'm familiar with. And now we are familiar with him. And now he's gone. It's like, no, these were both decisions that made me angry. And as soon as I wasn't angry at the first decision, you made me angrier with the other one.
I'd have to say 7's a better game. 7 might
yeah.
be one of the better games in the series. I mean,
I think 7's a masterpiece. I think 8...
yeah.
I don't think 8 did anything particularly wrong. I think their goal was, let's take the formula of 7 and have more fun with it. And I do think they did that. It has more, like, creative wackiness and, you know, fun, wild characters. They had more fun with it, but I do think it is a less good game overall. It's wacky and fun, and I think all the campiness is really works for it, but it's just not as meaningful or kind of
they don't
tight of a
answer the-
script.
They don't answer the important question at the end, though. Is the best character in the game okay?
I mean, we didn't see Zoe once in this game, so...
No.
Merchant?
In this game, yeah, Duke.
Yeah.
He's the Duke, right? Yeah.
I assume
So-
he's fine, because you can throw an unlimited number of pipe bombs at him and they won't kill him. He'll just kind of, like, yell at you. So I expect Ethan's little bomb probably won't do much to him.
Well, and he's probably smart enough to get out ahead of time.
Well, plus,
I
know,
liked the Duke's character.
I think the best thing about the Duke, and the reason that I fully believe he's still alive, is that, like, everyone else there is constantly, like, scheming on, like, how to be the one in most power and, like, fighting each other. And the Duke gives so little fucks and is just so casual and comfortable in this city full of werewolves and dragons and shit. I don't want to fuck with the Duke. If you're that calm in this city, you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. How's your day? No, that's somebody who has something up their sleeve. Do not fuck with the Duke.
So the DLC and the next game are going to be Rose, I assume?
At least the DLC. It's the Winter's expansion. It's coming out in October. And then Resident Evil
but if it's not
9
her
is supposed to be
in-
next year.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
it's not her in 9, then it's not a trilogy.
Especially honestly, the worst choice Capcom could make is imagine if 9 starred Chris after this game.
Well, but
I
I,
don't even
like
know
this
if I-
Chris. Well, as far as, you know.
Well, yeah, no, I love him, but like
design, but-
storyline wise, it's not fucking about Chris right now, and that would be such a weird,
Oh.
clumsy step to take. After specifically after this game in particular, like after 7, it would have been fine, and even Resident Evil 10 or whatever, it can be about Chris. But after like the stunts he pulled in 8, he needs a game to step the fuck down before I want to see him as a goddamn protagonist.
Right, and I don't think Mia would be a good option either.
No, not at all.
I think that tale ended with Ethan as far as... I mean, she should be in it. She's Rose's
Yeah.
mother, but...
She's a relevant character, but I don't think that... I also don't
I
think
wouldn't
she's
want to
a
see her
protagonist.
starring in it. Yeah.
I think Rose is your best way to go.
We'll see if they pull her off in the DLC. We might hate her by the end of the DLC.
Oh, also, it's weird to me, some of the, like, implications, because Evelyn was like, oh, did you ever wonder why you healed so easily? Haha, it's because you're made of mold. And it's like, you realize he healed easily when he first arrived at the house, before he could have been made of your mold. So, like, he was still, like, reattaching his hand before all of that shit. So how much of the healing are we supposed to be taking with a grain of salt, and how much of it is supposed to be because he's superhuman? Like, it feels like there's a lot of implications that aren't fully realized or explained well, concretely at least.
And if he's mold, why can't he grow his fingers back?
Yeah. Well, because he couldn't just glue them back on. Everything else he just stuck back on, but
Yeah, but
those
the
were
mold people can, like, form, so he should be able to reform with the fingers.
I think he's like the anime Parasite. He's like a hybrid because he's still conscious and everything. I think it's like it's become a symbiotic mold-human relationship. Yeah, let's take like.
And they
10
never say
minutes.
what Chris does to the BSAA because he takes off immediately to someone has to pay. But the DLC's Rose, and it's 10 fucking years later. Or at least. She's what, probably older than 10. 12,
That
15.
is a thing that I remember being immediately in debate. Because it's... the mold caused Evelyn to turn from a 10-year-old girl into an 80-year-old woman within, like, 2 years. So we have no fucking idea how long it's been. Evelyn could grow at absolutely any rate. Or not Rose. So that is...
All right, but it's been longer than
like, that makes
him
sense, but,
flying
like,
to
it
the
could be
BSAA.
yeah.
So what happened there? I mean,
Yeah.
I imagine the BSA was in deep trouble, but then isn't Jill
The
part of
BSAA is the bad guys right now. Well, no, Chris and Jill were both part of the BSAA during the events of like 5 when the BSAA was the good guys and Umbrella was the bad guys. But now remember, Umbrella's the good guys and the BSAA are the bad guys.
But they don't tell you, where everybody else is.
Which I actually, like, as much as that's a little confusing to explain, I kind of love how much it is a perfect summary of corporations and how corporations mean nothing, that it's just a label that there's people behind. Like, it's mildly hard to follow, but I think it's worth the commentary and how kind of a little bit funny it is. Everyone's like, oh, Chris fights for Umbrella now. It's like, yeah, it's a switcheroo. It's a little funny. It's kind of an inside joke almost.
Got to keep up with the times.
Just play the game, nerd. All right, so I'm gonna take us on like a 10-minute hold,
Okay.
and we'll do our break and decide what we're doing.
Sounds good.
All right. See you guys in a minute. We're just having a few technical difficulties at the moment. Just another couple minutes, folks. We'll be right back. I'm gonna have to do a quick reboot real quick, so we will be right back. See you shortly.